really quick, I thought I would give my perspective on how I view Christians in general and Christianity, because I know a lot of people are probably thinking I'm some sort of Christian hater by now. The reality is, I really don't care if someone chooses to be a Christian. I really don't. You know, if you're a Christian, you have your path, I have my own. I do what feels right for me, and you will always do the same for you. You see, I do believe in respect for other people. So you see, I will not go out of my way to say something on a Christian video most of the time, unless it's something that's like directed at me or generically directed, perhaps. Yeah, just generally, if it's something directed at me, I will say something. But otherwise, I really don't care, because you see, I feel to go out of your way to try to comment on someone's video that disagrees with you, it's really not doing anything but helping them gain attention, and you know, it's really just needlessly argumentative, because it's only supporting what I would not like to support. If someone is satanic and they go out of their way to talk shit on a Christian video, they're only reinforcing the idea that satanic or luciferian people are what they think they are. They, as in, like, just, you know, cruel and mean and whatever you want to come up with about it. Just really ill-natured, in other words, ill towards humanity. And the farthest can be the truth for myself, because I believe that humanity deserves an acceleration and raising in consciousness, especially at this time currently, in the times we live in. You see, if someone's a Christian, and I know them and they're my friend, for instance, I've had a lot of Christian friends in the past, they probably wouldn't be okay with my ideas, but I respected them as a person, and that's what counted. It's not about religion, it's simply about respect for another being that exists as I do and has their right to believe. I do not like Christianity. I just don't. I don't like any offshoots of Christianity, really. But if you practice one of them, I will respect you for having something which you hold true as your spirituality. I can respect a person for spirituality. I can respect them as human beings. It is not the person I have disrespect for. It is the idea that upsets me. So you see, realistically speaking, let's look at Westborough Baptist Church. Now, they're obviously filled with a lot of shit, even to other Christian people. And there's a lot of things that people would like to do to them, you know, violently. You see, I myself, as much as I would like to be able to openly want to hate them, to do so would only fuel more of my own energy into them, as in it would only give them more sustenance in a way, since they're very vampiric in their shitty ideologies. You see, it's their ideas that people hate. It's not the person. The people only seem to be the reason for those ideas. I guess in a way they are, but people will be able to target something to get rid of the idea in their mind. It's like, oh, well, we can do this to this person, and that gets rid of the idea. When it really doesn't, because there could be a crap load of people out there that they're not even aware of that follow that same idea. So your best bet is not actually trying to fight the people physically. You can, I don't care if you like spray water on them or something, like get a water hose or something next time they try to protest at some person's funeral. That sounds pretty fun, doesn't it? Anyway, other than that, your best bet of going against something like that isn't using force, at least not on the physical level. If you want to do something magically to affect a change that may create something that would potentially change the mind of someone. You know, some people told me they had ideas of doing something like that to other religious groups they don't like, and I say, well, if you do, you do. If you don't, well, either way. But still, in my mind, the best way to combat anything that you feel is spiritually hurting humanity is simply to go out there and speak for people, say something, regardless of your spirituality, even if you're atheist, what have you. If you don't have any spirituality, you know, that's fucking fine. But speak for humanity and do something about it. Do something to change the world you're in. You must be the change you want to see in the world. And Gandhi said that, actually. if I remember right. You need to really, really, really look at the world and not expect anyone to do anything for you. You have to stand up and say something to represent who you are and the people that are like you. If you don't, well, then you're just letting everyone decide what happens to you for you. You're letting all these ideologies that you don't want telling the world what to do, you're letting them do it. You're letting them tell the world what to do. For instance, here, I'm defending myself in regards to my own ideas. I'm standing up for myself. I don't care if anyone listens to me. I don't care if anyone likes me. I don't care about any of that. I really don't. The important thing is that it's the thought that counts, that creates the change. Take this to heart and really, really examine what it is you want to get out there to humanity. Because I guarantee you, ideologies that are being presented by Westborough Baptist Church, for instance, do nothing but slow down and kill human evolution. Because it promotes hate against humanity. It promotes hate against traits that are natural and perfectly fine. And ironically, they need to have other Christians tell them that God loves everybody. Isn't that sad? Honestly. If someone's a Christian, they should believe God loves everyone no matter what they do. I'm not Christian myself, obviously. But I at least have enough common sense to realize that and be respectful of someone who can go out of their way to spread the idea that God loves everyone and that God doesn't hate specific people. That's a pretty gutsy thing to do. It really is. Because it puts yourself out there. And it puts you in the line of fire of all that bullshit being spewed from the mouth of, in turn, more bullshit. Anyway. That's all I wanted to say about Christianity, in case anyone was really curious about what my thoughts on Christianity were. You know, if you have your own belief, it works for you, mine works for me, let's just leave it at that. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.